Hello once more, welcome back to the cellar. Today another little review. Going to be looking at a wagon from Oxford Rail that turned up recently that I got off second hand on eBay. So let's get down to the cellar. This is Leopard Street. So here we are, let's have a little look at what we're looking at today. We have this. This is... doesn't say anything outside of it. This is a wagon. This was bought on eBay, second hand. Oxford Rail, a 6-plank LNER wagon. So let's have a look. Let's see what it's like. Now, this was second hand. These bits don't come with it. Whoever did this before produced a load. Sensible boxes, but it's a box. There's no information on the box about anything other than not suitable for children under 14 years. I probably shouldn't be touching this. So yeah, here we got. It's fairly light. I mean, it's not massively heavy. Lovely detailed underneath. Very free rolling wheels. Got these little dovetail NEM style pockets for the connectors. Lots and lots of brake detail on it. Hold this up here. The printing on it is absolutely astounding. I love that. Very, very nice. The obligatory, does it have sprung buffers? No, it doesn't. Wasn't really expecting it to. Seems quite free rolling. It's basically just a general purpose goods open wagon. I was looking through eBay. This was available, so I thought, well, I'll have one of them and I'll see what that's like. So yeah, so we've got coupling hooks. Yeah, nice little connectors, nice and detailed. Yeah, inside's paint. I mean, there's no weathering applied to it or anything like that. It's a nice uniform colour. I say crisp decals. Needs dirtying up a little bit, but it'll work. Metal wheels, which they're actually they may even be. I don't think they're in specific bearings. I just think they're in the plastic. But let's get this on the layout. Get it by the loco. See how well it works. So here we are at the layout, the seemingly obligatory free rolling test. So here we are, this is roughly a 1 in 50 gradient. See how we go. Oh, that's rolling quite nicely. You can see the gradient gets a bit steeper. Well, that's rolled all the way around to the points, so yeah, I'd say that works quite nicely. Yeah, that gradient does get a little bit steeper part way down. That's quite nice. That rolled. Yeah, I think that rolls free. We'll me derailing it. We shall call that a success on free rolling. Let's stick them in a train. Here we are on the layout in the fiddle yard area, or the storage yard. Yeah, looks pretty good. We have the J52, which I think is probably appropriate. Stick this on the back of this, and then we'll go and couple up some of the wagons, and we will see how this runs. So, let's have a little look how these couplings go. Little nudge. Come on, wakey wakey. Wakey wakey. Anyway. No, got there in the end. Yeah, that sort of action is I'm not too bothered about, but if you were you're trying to shunt these around in a yard, you really want them to stay coupled. So that's connected. So we shall come forwards. We'll have a little yard train I'll rummage around as well. So I'll take that over there. Which I shall now try to do, offhanded, is stop that. And I'm going to throw the appropriate points back into reverse, and then back we come. So, handling the track works so far fairly well. Go back. He's taking the points, Not too much difficulty. Behind this I have my usual little train that this little loco rumbles around with, that this is going to be added to. So come up to here, how will we couple up to these Bachmann wagons? That couple, let's have a look. Yeah, that picked up. Yeah, I put out in a recent short. Does anybody else actually do this? Just when you've got open wagons on a layout, just start randomly putting screws and other bits and pieces in them as just as somewhere to put things. Anyway, loop is set. Let's set this going and we'll see how it handles the rest of the layout. So here we go. Nice steady speed. Basically comes down to, can this handle diamond crossings and so on and so forth. Zoom in a bit. There we go. Over here, out through the tunnel into what will eventually be the scenic area. Over that. I forgot that they'd do that. I put those bags in there. Anyway, never mind. Here we come around here. Coupling's holding quite nicely. Is working well. Now, I've had a few locos uncouple, and it's actually my first Oxford Rail wagon. I mean, I'm aware they're Hornby in a different brand, but it's working quite nicely. I've got a fair few Dapple vans which have interesting issues with some of the couplers. Oh, let's see whether we make it under this bridge without moving the bridge. Yes. Come round some more points, bring round here, and yeah, I'm gonna call that a success actually. So let's rumbles around. What do we think of this? Well, price wise I can't fault it. Detail wise I think it looks fantastic. I mean, a bit of weathering, a bit of wash on there, it'll look quite nice. The interior colour's nicely done, labelling everything's up. Would I get some more of them? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to keep my eyes out for these. It's I've got block freight. I'm going to have 2 block freight trains. One's going to be open wagons and one's going to be covered vans. And then I'm going to have some other which are just really intended to be just like stopping rake of trains. That's what fell out. And yeah, so some shunting stuff, a couple of these open ones, just for general stuff. I mean, it came with a load which is obviously supposed to be wood. I know that's not original because it's just a piece of cardboard with some tie wraps around it. Yeah, I think I could quite easily see having so half a dozen of these things in various trains knocking about and weather them up. Coming round, it's not derailing. It's handling my. I mean, these are long radius points, but this is handling my slightly dodgy track joins quite nicely. So yeah, this one gets a thumbs up from me. 6 blank open wagon from Oxford Rail. So yes, happy with that. Yeah, so there we have it. Rather good little wagon there. Looks quite nice. Happy addition to the layout. And many thanks for watching. Likes, comments, subscriptions, upticks, insults, whatever. More than happily and welcome. And I will catch you all on the next one. Thank you very much and goodbye.